Hello, Weekend Crafter. Welcome back to the Craft Time Studio. This is Ange, your Weekend Crafter, and for this weekend, I'd like to share with you some fall-inspired jewelry and accessories. If this is something that interests you, I hope that you consider liking and subscribing to the Craft Time Studio for your weekend dose of crafts. I'm bringing my fall colors out. For my first project, I'm making a ring. I am using 2 circular cutters. I'm also placing my roller into the number 2 setting. Once I've rolled out my clay, I first use a smaller puncher. Then I center my bigger puncher and punch another circle. Get the center out by using your detail needle. I then place this on a tube to get baked. Once the ring is in the oven, I bring out my microflower silicone mold. I first roll out a tiny ball to place at the center of the flower mold. Then I push in the clay inside the mold. Finally, I use a tissue blade to scrape off the excess clay. I do this 2 more times so that I end up with 3 flowers. When the ring is baked, place the liquid Sculpey on the ring. I use this to attach the tiny flowers. You can then bake this again until the flowers are set. I love how the ring turned out because it looks so dainty. You can even make a couple more to stack on your finger. For the next craft, we will be making earrings. First, roll out your clay into the number 2 setting. Do this to another piece of clay. Cut them down to the same size. Then stack them on top of each other. Now slice the clay into thin strips. You should have stripes when this is done. Then cut this across to make an alternating color pattern. Place the strips onto the clay slab. Once this is done, cut off the excess clay. Now carefully roll out the clay and this will reveal a checkered pattern. Use the cutter to punch a curved rectangle. Next, roll out some yellow and orange clay into the number 6 setting. Punch small pumpkins. I used some soft plastic to place on top of the clay so that my cutter wouldn't stick. Then I stack the pumpkins on top of each other. I texture the pumpkins further using a detail needle. Then I placed a small flower on top of the pumpkin. Once this is baked, I get my micro drill and place some holes on the top. Then I stained the pumpkins to highlight the texture I made. I then wipe the excess off. To seal everything, I got some Sculpey glaze and brushed it on the pumpkin. Once the glaze is dry, I placed my earring findings. I made 2 stacks and 3 stacks to give you a few ideas of what are the possibilities for this design. For the final project, let's make a keychain. First, roll out the slab into the number 4 setting. Then, get a rubber stamp of a tag and press it down. Cut along the outline. Once this is done, roll out your clay into the number 6 setting. Get the pumpkin cutter. Place the pumpkin on the tag. And texture this using a detail needle. Then get a scalloped cutter and cut the edge of the tag. Now, get a circular cutter and cut a hole on the top. Then, get the silicone mold of the tiny flowers and make a couple of flowers to place along the edge of the slab, as well as the top of the pumpkin. I also rolled out a small log to place on top of the pumpkin to act as the stalk. Once this is baked, stain the pumpkin and wipe the excess clay. Then brush some glaze on the pumpkin. Once this is done, place the keychain findings. The unifying theme for these accessories are the tiny flowers, and I really love how this collection turned out. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a like or, better yet, leave a comment below. Thank you and have a crafty weekend. Bye!